Howdy everybody, welcome back to another Sims 2 kind of cut content video. I guess this is a cut content video as we're going to be covering more pre-released screenshots, like screenshots of, the Sims 2 before the Sims 2. So, during development, stuff like that. And there's a lot of interesting images in this video. So it's not really a cut content video, it's more of just, what the Sims 2 was originally going to be. It's pretty interesting here with some of the images. There's some weird glitched images where there was some glitches going on with a school bus. There's some trailer pictures as well of what the Sims were originally going to look like. There's all kinds of different ones. The UI was going to look different in the game as well. There's a lot of different stuff going on here, and I think it's really interesting to cover this sort of stuff. And it's the stuff I like doing the most is just covering so some of this pre-release stuff, some of this stuff that just what they were originally going for with The Sims 2 and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going to get pretty interesting in this video, and I can guarantee a lot of you have not seen some of these images. I mean, some of these images even I hadn't seen. I had not seen a lot of these pics. So yeah, it's going to be interesting here, and you're going to see what The Sims 2 originally looked like. But yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the video. Yeah. Hey everybody, welcome back to another kind of cut content video. I guess I did do a cut content video on the channel. This is kind of similar to that, but this is going to be covering some of the pre-released sort of pictures and screenshots and stuff like during the development of The Sims 2 and stuff like that. And there's some pretty interesting images here that I wanted to cover. Now, a pretty well-known fact, just getting started off here, is the Sims 2 logo. That changed. The original logo looked like this, and then it changed to this. Some people prefer the original, some people prefer the new one. I could not care less. I could not care less which one they picked, to be honest. They both look fine to me. I have no issue with either one of them. But yeah, that's just sort of a basic one there. That's pretty well known, that the original Sims 2 logo there. But I found some pretty interesting pre-released images that I wanted to do a video covering, since there's quite a few of them. Now, this first one is a render image. It's kind of like a, just a render image. And this may look pretty normal just looking at it. But one thing I find kind of interesting, I don't know if anyone else has pointed this out. The girl in this image with the red dress on, she looks a lot like Bella Goth. And I'm not just, saying that. Take a look at this picture of the painting of Bella Goth in The Sims 2. And compare it to this character in this render image. This looks like the same person. So what I'm thinking is this was the original Bella Goth. This was the Bella Goth they were going to go with originally, and then they changed it. Because you can even kind of see the same sort of dress in the painting as well. So I believe this was the original Bella Goth design, which is pretty interesting here. I think that's pretty interesting there. Don't know if anyone else has pointed that out, but I just thought I would. Another thing I found was these lifespan renders, like it shows like the faces as the sim ages, which is kind of funny. You can see right here. So I don't know how early into development this was, but yeah, you can see just the evolution here from baby to toddler to child to teen to adult to elder. And some other images here. These ones are the ones that kind of interest me the most because you can see how different the whole UI is. Like, look at the UI here. Look at that. That is weird looking. It is very strange right here. And you can see the different moodlets there. You can see, the Sims and the family here. Which is kind of interesting. And we've got another one here, as you can see. This seems to be taken around the same time. And I'm just looking. Wait a minute. So, there's a bit of a... This is connected to the last image. But if you look down at the bottom, it says Mortimer Taurus. And in The Sims 1, Mortimer is a Taurus. And if you go back to the first image, it says Bella Cancer. Bella is a Cancer in The Sims 1. That's kind of weird that they have the Goth family names in this family, but they don't look like the Goth family. And this image is from, I believe, the trailer for The Sims 2, the original trailer, where the Sims look kind of weird. They look really wacky. Like, look at the haircut on those two guys in the corner. What is with their hair? I don't believe that's in The Sims 2. But, yeah, they look a lot more cartoonish in this image, from what I can tell. They look more like the PS2 version, like the console version of The Sims. And you've got another picture here, which kind of shows this guy here, this guy who stood by his bed. Is that bed in the game? It might be. Yeah, and you can see the stats there. And what's kind of interesting is, once again, the UI is different, but there's a family meter. You see that? There's a family meter. What does that mean? What does the family meter mean? Does that mean how many family members you have, or does that mean how happy the family is, like, overall? I have a feeling that must be what that means. But yeah, this is pretty interesting. You can see another image here of an early build of The Sims 2, and there's kind of a glitch going on with the school bus where the kids are sat outside of the school bus and the school bus is in the house. What the hell? So yeah, that's kind of weird. But yeah, there's a lot of these strange screenshots. I just wanted to do a video covering them because I think it's pretty interesting. I love covering this kind of stuff, like, you know, this stuff that was never released with The Sims 2. But yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.